Hi, this is Eddie Moraes and I'm here with Mike Smith. Mike is a professional real estate broker. This is a special interview for real estate investors in Brazil who want to buy a property but don't have the time or don't know who to work with. So, Mike, tell us about this.
Well, Elio, first, thanks to invite me for this interview. I'm very happy
welcome.
to be here. And yes, this is a new idea that I've come up with to help foreign investors channel into the property that they're looking for in Brazil. I find that some investors, they don't have necessarily the time to make extensive searches, and they find it difficult to find a reliable, trustworthy person that can help them. So I've set up this new service. It's Property Finder in Brazil. And basically, you, as a foreign investor, if you have over $1 million to invest in Brazil and you have a specific property that you want to buy in a specific area, you contract me. I will find the property that you're looking for. I'll give you options through my connections, my network here in Brazil of agents, and I will go down and visit the property, make extensive video footage of the property for you, and I will check the documentation.
Very important.
Also, and verify the price, and also, if necessary, negotiate some kind of price. After that first phase is completed, you, the investor, will come to Brazil. We'll meet together at the locale and we'll go through the property. I'll help with the translation. I'll help with any type of assistance you need. And should you decide to buy that property, I'll bring in the team that can facilitate a smooth transaction. So that's basically the property finding service that I'm providing for my foreign clients.
So, Mike, it sounds like a great service, but just for understanding.
Yeah.
Let's say that I want to buy a luxury house in Rio de Janeiro, for example. How can you help me?
Oh, good question. So, for example, in Rio, you would give me your requirements, i.e., I need to receive your budget, approximate budget, the location that you're looking for in Rio, distance from the city, how many rooms would the property have, would there be any special features? Then I would gather that information. I have colleagues in that state that can help me source properties directly. So I would then send on that information to them. I would get the best possible selection of properties that fit those requirements, send to you, and then we would decide on which property would be best for your needs, or which, the top 3 properties. And then I would go down to Rio to scout out those properties, to check the environment, to see if everything fits. And then I would send all the information to you. You would then come back to me with some travel arrangements. We would then meet for the second time, actually the first time, at the location, and then we would do a thorough check of the property together, meet with the selling agent, and come to a deal for you. So that's the basic structure of how it would work.
So basically, you do all the work like a buyer's agent.
Exactly, Elio. Yeah, that's exactly what I do. I take away all the stress of the searching for the property, the contacting Brazilian agents. I take all of that trouble, all of that potential stress and misunderstanding, and I represent you as the investor in this transaction. I'll take care of your interests here. I know the system. I've been selling properties here for 10 years. I speak fluent Portuguese, so this is your port of call. You can depend on me to get the specific information that you need to put you in the best possible position to make the right decision. That's what I do, basically. Yeah.
So, Mike, if I'm overseas investor, why should I hire you?
Good question, Elio. I found in my previous dealings with foreign investors, when they try to search for properties, they come up against quite a few difficulties. For example, if you're searching through the internet, you might find some properties that you particularly like, but the agent is a Brazilian who doesn't speak English, for example. So there's communication problems. Also, you'll find that a lot of the listings are outdated. The information's not correct. The price hasn't been updated to fit with the current exchange rates. All kinds of issues there. And then you have no idea what the paperwork's like for the property. You don't know the exact location. There are all types of things that are missing in your information that don't allow you to make a good, accurate decision on what you're looking for. So this is where I come in. I take away the frustration, I take away the stress of any potential dealings with third parties. You deal directly with me. I'm the one that will take care of the information. I'm the one that's directly accountable for the property that you wish to buy. So this is the big benefit, I think, of hiring me.
Mike, what you are saying is very important because in my experience, it can be difficult communicating with Brazilian real estate agents.
That's true, Elio. Also, my experience over the years, I've come up against some challenges. For example, the biggest challenge I have is on the communication front. For example, the way I communicate, I'm very efficient in communicating to my clients. If they have any type of questions, if they need any type of information, I'll get back to them as soon as possible, at least within the same day that they contacted me. That's not necessarily the case with a lot of Brazilian estate agents that I come across. There's maybe a different concept of timing.
Yes.
Well, I'm more in tune with the European way of doing business and the American way.
Yeah, very different.
Yeah, so that can be a frustrating aspect of doing business in Brazil, is this notion of time and this notion of communicating in a professional manner, should I say.
So, Mike, it looks like a great service, but what are the costs?
Okay, Elio. Well, initially, the costs are the expenses needed for me to travel down to the location, which will include the flight cost and the hotels only. Yeah. Okay? When we get to the stage where there's a successful transaction, i.e. you buy the property, two options. One, you pay me 3% buyer's agent commission, or the commission could be paid by the seller. In either case, one important detail is that the initial expenses of travel will be discounted from any commissions that I receive on a successful purchase of your property. So this service could actually cost you nothing on that basis, but it will provide you with a lot of valuable assistance and protection, and it will save you a lot of time.
This is very important because time is life.
Time is money, as they say.
Time is life.
Yeah.
Mike, before we finish this interview, tell us about some of the made.
Some of the searches I've made?
Yes.
Okay. Recently, in the past, 6 months, I've traveled down to various states of Brazil. I had one British investor who was looking to buy a beachfront hotel of a minimum of 40 rooms. So I've done my extensive search. I've reached out to my contacts in those states, mostly in Bahia, but also in Búzios, in Rio de Janeiro.
Okay.
And I've managed to locate 3 key properties for my client, and he's now deciding on which one to purchase. We're due to meet next week, actually, in Bahia, to close down the sale. I've also successfully carried out property finding services for American clients looking for luxury oceanfront homes in Trancoso and Ariel de Ajuda. Very, very famous beach resorts.
Very famous, yes.
In Bahia.
Yeah.
So I've started to really ramp up my activities in this field in the past 6 months. And I want to continue doing this because I enjoy it very much.
Yeah.
I really love to help people who are investing money, and I want them to get the best possible deal with the most possible protection.
Yeah, this is very important, Mike. And where can we get more information about you and about your services?
Okay, Elia. Well, we have a Property Finder page, which is located on my website. You'll see the link below this video. Also, I have information on my blog. I have a large portfolio also of real estate, luxury homes, and beachfront hotels, which you can find on my website and other social media channels below this video. Also, if you want to contact me directly, you'll find my cellular number below the video and my Skype address.
Great. Mike, thanks for your time, thanks for this interview, and you, thanks for watching us, and see you on next video. Bye-bye.
Okay, see you soon. Bye-bye.